There's a little bunny in the Easter parade. There's a little bunny in my chocolatey.
Hey dolls, welcome back to Housewife Couture, or if you're new here, hello for the first time. Today, we're hopping into Easter with a playful garden-inspired tablescape that's full of charm, color, and a little mischief. I wanted to create a tablescape that's a full-on spring fantasy, like stepping into a storybook garden. I'll also be making a sweet little Easter treat, these adorable chocolate peanut butter birds' nests, topped with candy eggs. Okay, let's get right into it and start decorating for Easter. All right, first things first, this grassy table runner sets the whole scene. It's giving garden path, Easter meadow, all of it. It's the perfect base for everything else to grow from, literally and thematically. Next up, I'm layering in these blue and white gingham placemats. They're classic, charming, and just whimsical enough. Gingham always makes me think of a spring picnic. I've had these little greenery mats for so long and I've used them so many times for different things, but today I'm using them as chargers. They add texture and feel like you're really building out a garden bed. Fill that basket high with love, let's celebrate and sing. Gather around with friends and family, what joy they bring. Now for the plates. These just make me happy. Each one has a little surprise, flowers and butterflies, soft colors, so I'm mixing and matching them to keep it playful. Everything's new and in use, how it bleeds. Easter morning stands to laughing. Joyful dream, scare at inflated war, possess a light abound. Listening to get prepared, puppy down. Oh, everything's bubbling in with joy, come take a ride. Next, I'm adding yellow gingham napkins. Instead of matching the placemats, I wanted to continue to mix and match so it's extra colorful and playful. And this sunny pop of color makes the whole setting feel fresh and joyful. On the breeze, watch my heart unfurl, hop and skip with all my friends, let the fun ignite. Next, I'm adding these sweet little bowls that have a little bit of greenery on them. They're perfect for filling with Easter eggs or a tiny treat. Next, I'm adding some silverware. To finish off each place setting, I'm adding these beautiful glasses. I recently got these on Amazon and they are gorgeous. They've got this delicate bubble texture that catches the light and it feels like you're looking at dewdrops on flowers. So for the centerpiece, I started with this little flower bucket filled with tulips, faux grass, and blooms. It gives that feeling of flowers freshly picked right from a garden and plopped into a pail. I made these little garden clusters with dollar store foam, moss, and faux grass and flowers. I took the foam, I rolled it in glue and moss, and then stuck in the florals. It's super easy, but they really bring that lush, overgrown feel. Now we're getting really deep into garden territory here. I tucked in some faux lettuce, and I just love the texture that it brings. And look at these bunnies. I got these from Hobby Lobby. They're so lifelike and adorable. And I wanted it to feel like they wandered into this garden for a snack. I wanted to add a few tipped over terracotta pots here and there just to add to the story. Like these bunnies are causing chaos in the cutest way.
Everything's doing in use, how it bleeds. These demonic dance with laughing, joyful dreams. Scare at incredible, possess a light of bound. Listening to get prepared, puppy down.
Next, I'm adding some carrots. I love these faux carrots that I got, but I also am going to be scattering in these little carrots to make it look like the bunnies have been busy pulling them up.
Things bubbling in with joy, come take a ride. Fields of candy flowers with the bunnies by our side. Plant that the spies, that's the parade. Till the harvest stack, let memories be made.
I always like to show a bit of my process when I decorate, because it's never just placing something once and walking away. I'm constantly moving things around, tweaking, adjusting, just playing until it feels right. Of course, it takes a lot more time than what you'll see in the videos, so I've tried to capture that flow without making you sit through every little shift and switch.
All my friends, let the fun ignite. In this jazzy Easter spirit, everything's yours.
Oh, and look at these cute little chicks. What is an Easter garden without some cute little chicks too?
Everything's doing in use, how it bleeds. These demonic dance with laughing, joyful dreams. Scare at incredible, possess a light of bound. Listening to get prepared, puppy down.
Next, I'm gonna tuck in some of these beautiful eggs all throughout. I want some obvious, some hidden. I just love those little pops of pastel colors like hidden treasures in the grass. I realized that I wanted more color, so I'm just adding some more faux flowers to the centerpiece. And I believe I got all of those at Michael's.
Everything is swirling and it's so fast to swirl. Dancing on the breeze, so watch my heart unfurl. Hop and skip with all my friends, let the fun ignite. In this jazzy Easter spirit, everything's yours.
So for Halloween, I always do my 3D bats. That's like one of my favorite things. I love the way it looks. So I thought to myself, I wonder if they make 3D butterflies. So I went on Amazon and I found these, and I am so happy with them. They're so beautiful. There's so many different colors. They were really easy to pop out, and you just put the little sticker on and stick them on your wall. I did do a test with one of the stickers just to make sure that it didn't peel the paint, and it didn't on my wall. I think we have semi-gloss or gloss, but just do a little test before you do the whole wall of them. I just thought that something was missing on the wall, so these butterflies were just the perfect touch. It just makes the whole entire room come alive. I usually have this wall art with like this dripping gold on it. I am just insane for gold, so I just try to put it in the house wherever I can. But it was not working with this Easter setup at all, so I swapped it out. And I wanted to swap it out with something that felt more earthly and garden inspired. So these are woven basket trays, and I just added a little trailing greenery to give them life and texture. And finally, I just am adding a couple little butterflies to the centerpiece, just to give it that finishing touch. And I am so happy with how this turned out. I wasn't sure going into this how it was going to be. I was just kind of like making it up as I went along, but I am in love with it. I can't stop looking at it. I can't wait to have Easter dinner there. And it is so fun, so playful, so whimsical, so joyful, and just perfect for spring, perfect for Easter. And I love it. I hope you love it too.
Everything is running and it's so fast this world, dancing on the breeze. So watch my heart unfurl, hop and skip with all my friends, let the fun ignite. In this jazzy Easter spirit, everything's yours. Sweet, with a jazzy little tick on tap your feet. Start service slow in this whimsical street. It's a joyous read, so come dance along with me. Oh, little chickies, oh, little bunnies, my Easter basket.
Okay, now that the garden tablescape is all set, I just wanted to add a few more little touches here and there throughout the house. For the mantle, I kept a lot of what I already had up for St. Patrick's Day, like the leafy garland with the ivy and white flowers. But you'll see I just added some soft pastel eggs to turn it into an Easter garland. And I added these sweet little mossy bunnies, which I love. And then my absolute favorite, these hand-carved looking white rabbits. I placed them on either side. And in a moment, I'm going to be adding some fresh tulips because, I don't know, nothing says spring to me like tulips. I just love them. Those bunnies just look like hand-carved heirlooms. They're such a unique texture, almost faceted like they were whittled from a single block of wood. They have this gentle, serene presence, and I love the little soft blush on their cheeks. It gives them just the right hint of sweetness. Those were from, I think those were from Hobby Lobby last year, and I wish I got more of them. They're just so beautiful. I didn't see any more of them this year.
The Easter bunny swaying in the floral parade, with baskets overflowing all the sweets we've made. Oh, little giggles under sky.
So you can see I added that little basket with the eggs in the center at first, but it just didn't feel right. It felt out of place. So I wound up swapping it out for this gorgeous glass egg. It opens up, so I just tucked a bit of greenery inside with a little nest and some speckled eggs. And the tall greenery gives it that sense of life growing, like spring is literally sprouting from inside. It's simple, but it holds so much meaning and charm. The glass egg is just one of those details that feels magical. Over on the sofa, I added these absolutely gorgeous pillow covers. I got these from Amazon. They have bunnies and flowers, and the colors are just vibrant and joyful. And then I found this adorable bunny-shaped pillow at Hobby Lobby, which just is the finishing touch.
Kisses waiting, so sweet and round. With every little hop, joy's the only sound.
I also got these beautiful pillow covers on Amazon as well.
Parade, with baskets overflowing all the sweets we've made. Oh, little giggles under skies so blue.
Then I got the matching 20 by 20 size of those for the dining room chairs. I kept the green pillows that I had from St. Patrick's Day, and I just added these Easter themed pillow covers, and voila. So my daughter said to me, "Mom, where's our Easter egg tree?" And I realized that I totally forgot it this year. Usually I collect branches and hang eggs from them in a vase, but I didn't get around to it this year, so I improvised. I had this little mini evergreen tree, and I just hung our eggs from that instead. And some of these eggs are really special. Last year I got ones with all of our initials on them. A G for Garrison, a C for Charlie, an L for Lincoln, and a K for me, Christy.
Underneath the trees, with every step a giggle. That is your thing, where the fire is.
So by the entryway, I kept up the wreath that I had there for St. Patrick's Day. It's this beautiful wreath with greenery and white flowers, and all I did was take an Easter wreath that I have and just literally stick it on there, and I used the branches just to attach them together. And there you go, voila! Easy transformation from St. Patrick's Day to Easter. So I usually just make the chocolate pretzel bird's nest, but today I wanted to try to make chocolate and peanut butter pretzel bird's nest. So what you need is about 5 cups of pretzels, 1.5 cups of chocolate chips, about 3/4 cup of the smooth peanut butter, and some type of eggs. You could use jelly beans. I was looking for the Robin's eggs, but I couldn't find them, but I found these Cadbury rainbow mini eggs, so they'll look pretty in there. All right, let's get started.
Bunnies with the pink ears.
Okay, so first you're gonna put the peanut butter and the chocolate chips into a microwave safe bowl, mix them together really good. And then you want to microwave this at 30-second increments. I think I wound up doing it for 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. So once you have it to the perfect consistency, get a large mixing bowl, throw in the pretzels, and then drizzle this chocolate and peanut butter mixture over the top and mix it really well.
Gathering those bright baskets, dancing down the lane.
Then get a cookie sheet and line it with parchment paper and start forming your nests. I just kind of took a handful and plopped it in there and just started shaping it up. If you want to have smaller nests, then just break the pretzels up into smaller pieces.
Chocolate dreams and candy, where the fun don't ever stop.
So now I'm just adding a few more pretzels on top of each to create that basket shape so that the little candy eggs will be able to sit neatly inside.
The sunshine's warm glow, hopping through the daisies with a giggle and a smile. Easter joy.
So I had a little leftover of this chocolate peanut butter pretzel mixture, and I didn't want to waste it. So I tossed in some rice chex and some powdered sugar, and I made these fun little Nutty Buddy inspired treats. They've got that same sweet, crunchy, chocolatey vibe, just in a slightly different form. So there you go, you're actually getting a little bonus dessert today. Okay, so these are all ready. I'm going to be displaying these on a 3-tier tray. So I just got these little plates out. And now I'm going to be arranging the eggs. I do have to say, I personally prefer the more pastel eggs, the like speckled pastel eggs that you can get. I think they're called like Robin's eggs, and they're like these little candy eggs that I see every year. And I kept seeing them and I didn't pick them up. I don't know why, because I knew I was going to make these desserts. And now I can't find them anywhere, but it's okay. These still look good. They're just very vibrant. They're not as realistic looking as the Robin's eggs, but it's still such a fun little treat, such a beautiful little dessert. And then I realized I forgot to add the edible grass underneath the nests, so I'm adding that now. I'm using tongs to lift the nests because the chocolate and peanut butter get all melted all over your hands when you try to move them. And look how cute that looks with the little green edible grass underneath. I did wind up going and finding these bubblegum eggs, so I swapped out the ones that I had for these because they were slightly, they were a little more pastel and they had speckles on them. So this is how my little chocolate peanut butter nest turned out. Thank you so much for joining me on this Easter decorating adventure. I hope it gave you some fresh ideas and a sprinkle of spring magic. I'm planning on doing an egg hunt and a beautiful little tablescape outside for a garden brunch on Easter Sunday. So I plan on making a little video for that. So keep an eye out for that. If I can't get into a full video, I'll definitely share photos in a reel over on Instagram. If you're not following me there, you can find me at Housewife Couture. Don't forget to like this video and comment. I always love reading your comments. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. It means the world to me. Until next time, keep it cozy and keep it couture. Happy Easter. Bye.
It's Jordan and John having most with me and wild and free in this minute jazz adventure. Come and dance with me.
This is Garrison admiring Are you admiring my masterpiece, babe? I'm glad you like it, babe.